Well, hey Aries, and welcome back to PeonyLore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. So this is going to serve for the sun, moon, and rising signs for our beautiful Aries for the week of the 19th through the 25th. Let's just go right on into the reading, just as we've done before. The sacred geometry is going to serve for your baseline energy for this particular week. Let me put those off to the side. Let's see. We have a reconnection of relationships to self and others with a frequency card. So 639 Hertz is going to support you with that reconnection that needs to happen for you. And the Platonic Solid card that we got is is card number 22. It's Master Energy, although what it's talking about is all-seeing and all-knowing. So I do know that we'll be able to get a few more pieces of information out of the booklet as I continue on with the reading. We'll do that at the end for your benefit. So just as we did last time, we're going to go in with the Wild Unknown for the base energy of the readings. All cards will be read in the upright position. We will clarify with the White Sage Tarot. We are going to go in again with the Keepers of Light, and then we have angel cards that want to come out. We have Angel Guide, and then we have the Angels of Atlantis. And this one more time, we will use the Oracle of the Radiant Sun to cap off the additional portion of the reading. So I hope that your current week is going very, very well for you, as we are just passing out of that mid-month, and that you are able to take the energy that has already been provided and use it to your best and highest good. That is always our goal here. Okay, let us get ourselves ready. Alrighty here. So, let us see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, weekend energy. Okay, so to be perfectly honest with you, Aries, there is only one, maybe 2 days, 3 days out of the entire week that are going to be specific to your energy. But again, of course, you would need to know your natal chart, and you would need to have an understanding of where some of those details would kick in for you. But to start off the week, we do have the energy of, well, the 20th is going to be a big day. So let me just start. On the 19th, the sun enters Taurus. So we already had Venus go into the sign of Taurus, okay? But now the sun is going to be exalted in the sign of Taurus. And so all sunshiny things are getting ready to happen. So if you happen to have Taurus in your chart, or you happen to have a lot of Taurus individuals that you are connected with, just be aware that that should be a very sunshiny day for the majority of the Taurus that are out there. So be mindful of, again, if you happen to have that or those aspects within your own personal chart. On the 20th, we kind of have a really big day. And I will continue to go through the clarification cards here as I get into the rest of the astral. But we do have now yet another asteroid that's getting ready to play and dance with us, okay? So on the 20th, Vesta is going direct in the sign of Leo. So Vesta is all about your soul lessons, so to speak, okay? What is it that you're learning? What is it that you still need to do? So that's kind of an energy that's popping up. So be mindful of that. If you know where Vesta is in your particular chart, you might want to take a look and kind of see what's going on with that particular frequency, okay? Also on the 20th, especially for Taurus, again, and I bring this up in case you have Taurus in your chart or people around you, Taurus has a major stellium. And so stellium is really easy to explain. It's just that that particular sign is existing in multiple layers of different houses, okay? So for instance, it's going to do a dance with Leo as it squares. The moon in Leo is going to square the sun in Taurus. And then there's a dance with, here we go. Then there's a dance with Taurus in Venus. Then there's a dance with Taurus in both Chiron and Aries. Okay, and then there's a dance with Taurus in Uranus, and then there is let's see, does that, no, that pretty much wraps it up as far as what's kind of going on the 20th, right? So that's also going to affect Leos very specifically, but also Taurus. So just be mindful of that type of energy, okay? So other than that, the 23rd, Mars actually enters into Cancer with Gemini. So there could be a couple of different things that pop up for you if you have those contents in your particular chart. Otherwise, on the 23rd, Mars, also on the 23rd, Sagittarius, right, it could be potentially affected with that whole Mars situation that we just talked about, because that a particular alignment wants to do, is it all of these just for the sign? Nope. Okay, I got it. Sorry about that. Needed to consult with my counsel. So there's a lot of work that needs to get started on the 23rd for a lot of people. And you're designing something that's gorgeous, okay? But the guidance is to really pay attention to what you need as far as physical things, right? Finances. What is it that you need to really bring forth in that business? So it's really just an invitation to try to plan. And so the Aries energy there is going to be really supportive for people to get organized, okay? And so that's kind of what's going on within that first little bit there. The next big issue that we have that comes up, and I can't believe I said the word issue, item, I beg your pardon, is that on the 25th, Saturn kind of does its dance in Aquarius, right? With Venus, which is already in Mercury. So there could be some contractual delays, which is why they're asking you on that 23rd to be mindful of where you're trying to allocate your dollars and your cents as a potential, okay? And that pretty much brings us to the big portions of the energies. But let's go ahead and finish getting the rest of these details down. Thank you. And then we will go ahead and, whoops, yes, I will take them. And we'll go ahead and bring the cards up and get crack-a-lackin'. 2, 3. They were ready to go, you guys. So when they clump for me, it's like, nope, let's go. We got a story. We got a story. Okay, so here we go. Monday the 19th, Aries, okay? Your major energy is gorgeous energy. It is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So that Wheel of Fortune energy that comes in is really talking about second opportunities and second chances. It's the energy of Jupiter, Pisces, and Sagittarius. Okay, it's very heavily associated with the third eye as far as knowledge, what it is that you may know. It's associated with luck and confidence and charity and expansion, really is kind of what's going on, and leadership. So as it looks like you're getting ready to potentially start something new in a business area or project area, it may be necessary for you to ask for a little bit of help. But whatever was holding you back from trying to take advantage of this wheel at this particular moment, it's a great time, because whatever was very hurtful or painful with this 10 of Swords in reverse is being eclipsed out of the picture. What's being eclipsed out of the picture was opportunities for you not to grab this Ace of Pentacles, which is new money, new opportunities, new tangible items that necessarily needed to come through. There was a choice that needed to be made that you made in the past, okay? You made a judgment call in the past, and people need to make judgment calls for what it is that they need to do. But now this wheel is here to turn back around, because now is a more favorable time for you to be taking advantage of something that's brand new, okay? It could be job, it could be partnership, it could be any number of things, because there's nothing but positivity that's showing up here with this particular thing. So you are being asked to reconnect to relationships with yourself. Where are you at? Where are you at with other people? And there's information that you should be aware of, knowing and seeing it. Now, what we get here on Tuesday which is the actual day of 20th, while all this stuff is going on, we do have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is evaluation, okay? It's reassessing things. It's kind of taking a look at where things are at, what is it that you need to be able to do, opportunity for some minor adjustments if you need to be able to do that. Why? Because the King of Pentacles is not necessarily capable of coming in at this particular moment. Now, you are getting a new opportunity, and you had done something in the past that is going to propel you forward, but it had something to do with finance and not being able to take advantage of a new opportunity with this Three of Wands in the reverse position. However, the world is turning in your favor. So when the world turns in your favor, when the world shows up in this kind of clarifying position, the world is that Saturn energy. It's also Capricorn Aquarius energy, okay? That's why I go through all this stuff. It is talking about change, and it is talking about transformation, for sure, for sure, for sure. It's like you have almost completed the end of a cycle, and now it's time to try to do something else. Now, the only thing I can say about this is when it comes to responsibility, okay? When it comes to responsibility, there's something that you need to take advantage of. Okay, you need to be aware of what limitations and time could really be for you, especially if you're putting a project plan together, because you've got the Six of Wands that's sitting in the reverse position, which means you may really need to seek some counsel and some support with other people to really get that business plan going. If you don't seek the help that's necessary, you may not come out on top with this information that's coming through. Okay, and I just realized that you're not necessarily seeing the whole table. I apologize. Let me just move this camera down. Okay, sorry guys. Now you can see everything clearly. All right, so now that brings us to like I said, that energy of the 20th is just going to be it's going to be a very interesting day next Tuesday. When we get to that next Wednesday, the 21st, we now have the Two of Wands. Okay, so you've got to be able to navigate this energy with reviewing things on the 20th, okay? On that Wednesday, you get this opportunity with the Two of Wands to make a choice. You get an opportunity to make a new choice. That is gorgeous energy. And this choice is going to lead to Nine of Pentacles moment. This is also beautiful energy. It's independence. It's vitality. It is knowing that everything that you're doing is in the right way. It is the energy also of having, what's the word I want to say? Because it's not necessarily just about finance as much as it is as I'm feeling for you. What I'm feeling is that level sense of having an understanding about something. It's almost like mini Empress in a sense. That you have this clarity about some things that are about you, around you, that people that you're involved with. Like you've got this new sense of, yeah, like a light bulb went off in sort of a sense, right? And what that allowed you to do, or what it will allow you to do, because this is where I'm being guided to say it's going to be inviting you to not share so much of everything with everyone. So the Three of Cups in this the way that they're telling me, the Three of Cups in this area for you is about kind of recognizing what your aspect of the expansion that's coming to you is going to be, right? They want you to be all up, all in with what you personally are going to bring to the table. Okay, so you don't necessarily need to celebrate your 100% of everything that you want to do with everyone all at once. Okay, kind of that same energy as the Six of Wands. You kind of want to make sure you've got all of your ducks in a row before you start having communication with everybody else on the planet. Okay, it's just a basic general. Just be mindful. Okay. All right. It doesn't mean that you can't clink someone when it comes to this new idea, but what they are saying is maintain your independence when it comes to whatever this particular idea is. Don't let anybody steal your thunder. Okay. So now when we get to the energy of the Thursday, we have the Hermit. Okay. So the energy of the Hermit is our friends in Virgo energy. Okay. And the Hermit is asking us to kind of go within again. Take a look. Aquarius energy, right? Loner, spiritual energy for sure. Receiving more details from the divine, and it's working on your throat chakra. It's like all these times that are here, you're like absorbing the information. You're figuring out what needs to be done to support this choice, okay? The Hermit asks you to be able to utilize your voice in the best way possible because you're receiving information from the divine and you are tapping into that energy that you bring forth. The Knight of Wands in the reverse position. I love the Knight of Wands in the reverse position because and the King of Wands as well, because what this means is that you are really being given an opportunity to slow down. Now, there is a potential for this King to be another fire sign, although I feel that this is you in this particular energy that's really taking advantage of this Hermit, okay? And what's going on with this is this reveal of kind of where you're at in your whole heart when it comes to this. So we have the Four of Pentacles that's showing up in the reverse position. Typically what that means is that you have thought about something with your heart, not necessarily just your thought process, but your whole heart has been involved, and you're being invited to now start expanding what that means. And what you are doing with that expansion when you go in is you are trying to make sure that you are going to be victorious, okay? Because we see the Six of Wands in reverse and then the Seven of Wands in reverse, okay? So this is a progression of something that's getting ready to happen for you. Okay, so when we hit that weekend energy here, Aries, all right? Another major arcana card here of the Hierophant that's popping up. Hierophant, however you want to say it, okay? This is the energy of Taurus. This is exactly why I made a lot of points about what was going on with that stellium and all the other content that's coming in. Remember, Venus is the natural ruler of Taurus, and she wants everyone to have everything that they need, okay? And there's nothing wrong with taking another look at something. There's nothing wrong with verifying your finances. There's nothing wrong with confirming where your resources are, and even if your resource is just time, okay? So while you get an opportunity to kind of reconnect with yourself and those thought processes, you know, you really do get to figure out what's going on with that relationship with other people. So the other energy that the Hierophant comes out with is a teacher, is a what's the other word I want to use? It's a teacher. It's an official type of a situation. Job, clergy, education. It's an official situation is really the best way I can kind of skinny it down for the majority of people that are around. Okay, so you've got the energy of the Hermit and you've got the energy of the Hierophant sitting right next to each other. Don't be a loner. Be asking for support where you can ask for support so that they can help you make the best decisions possible. But that looks like what's going to happen. So this King of Swords energy comes in with very intellectual, very swift energy that's going to be able to support, okay? So naturally it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We do have the Empress that is sitting in the reverse position. So the Empress in the reverse position means that there's a potentially someone that's in this energy, this individual here that isn't necessarily really, they're not necessarily supportive of what it is that needs to be seen, what needs to be heard. There's a little lack of understanding. Okay, but don't worry about it because the Page of Swords is here to bring you that fresh idea. So I get the feeling that there's more than one person. There's more than one person's energy that's in this particular reading. I do feel that this is you following instructions from the universe. I do feel that there's a couple of different people that are involved with this Hierophant, this official situation. Like I said, it could be job, it could be higher education, it could be one of those official types of situations. The energy of the Empress right here is in the reverse position is kind of what's getting me as the major area, because you want to be in the Empress energy. The Empress doesn't want to have to go and do and chase a thing. She just wants to be able to sit here and receive all of the things that she needs to be able to have. Not capable of doing that at this particular moment, but there is someone that's coming. So I do feel also that this person, if it's not you with this brand new idea or this new aha that comes through with this clarification from this air sign, is going to allow you finally by the end of the week to be able to realize that there's something brand new that needs to happen. It is also possible that you're dealing with another fire sign, okay? Could be Leo, a Sagittarius, or another Aries specifically that you could be dealing with here, okay? I know I went really, really fast with that, but they were flying and plowing through that type of information. So let's go ahead and grab the Keeper of the Light to see which Keeper of the Light, which master would like to step forward and support our Aries this upcoming week, because this looks like it's really good. This is really, really good, okay? There's something that's coming to light that you've been waiting for. There's a second opportunity to do something. Now seems to be the right time. They're just asking you to go in, check all your details, make sure that everything is okay. And the reason why, again, I brought up what I needed to bring up on the 25th when we get to that weekend energy is because when Saturn does do its dance in Aquarius, it is possible that new contracts could be delayed just a little bit. Okay, it's not Mercury retrograde heavy, but there is that possibility that, you know, there could be some small delays, but don't fear it. Continue to do the work that you need to be able to do. Just be mindful of where you need to spend your resources. And that's really it. I feel that this is a new business opportunity or a move for someone that's really getting ready to happen. Look at that. We have Master Jesus that showed up here. It says you are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. And Father healing is possible for some people at this particular moment. Okay. Healing. This is the reconnection of relationship to yourself and others. So here's what I'm going to say about that, because this energy is big here on this particular Monday, right? This Wheel of Fortune comes around giving another opportunity. And if you felt like you are feeling a little down in the mouth because something negative happened to you, or somebody did something, or something didn't show up the way that you needed it to, I can tell how painful it was, because like I said, it was this 10 of Swords that's in the reverse position. And you felt like you were held back a little bit from trying to take advantage of this new thing that you're trying to do, right? You need to always be in the era of forgiveness. And you got to forgive yourself if you felt like you took too long, or you made the wrong decision at one point, or any of those different types of things. You should never feel that you did something wrong at the wrong time, because there's always a chance for something to come back through. This is a free will planet. You can make a choice to do anything at any given moment in time. And if something is for you, the universe will make sure that it comes in. Okay. So you just have to be ready to receive. Okay. And I talk about that with the Judgment card, because when the Judgment card shows up in the upright, the universe is going, hello, we're here. Be ready to receive this, you know, this revelation of all this new detail that's coming through for you. Don't sweat the small stuff. You are now being given the green light to go do the next thing that you need to be able to do, okay? It's all on universe's timing. If there's little blips or blurps that shows up, if it's for you, it will get to you, okay? All right. So it looks like the Cosmic Amazon is on its way. The order is in process. Okay, let's go in with the angel guides just to see what other angel messages we can pop up for you, Aries, okay? This is really good. I'm so excited. Money and love. Money and love. Nope. Sorry about that. I fat fingered it. My apologies. We're going to go right back in and reshuffle that. Okay. Sorry. Okay. One. There we go. There we go. All right, here we go. Aries. Thank you, angels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, they said in addition to, because that one's right. All right, so there's another one that wants to pop out. Okay, there it is. Thank you. A little slow today on the draw, but that's okay. We'll take them when we get them. Da, 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 da. Expect miracles. See? And the other one is also healing energy. So you are definitely being asked to forgive whatever happened in the past, because you don't have time for that BS now. There's something good that's on its way to you. Okay. So I am going to now go in with the Angels of Atlantis. And I'm going to just do another couple of quick shuffles here. So there's a couple of different decks that I have that have healing frequencies that are baked into them. Okay. And this happens to be one of them. And it's important, especially as we get past this mid portion, that people have the opportunity to call on as many resources as they possibly can. It doesn't matter which pantheon you are with. I understand and appreciate all of them. But the Angels of Atlantis wanted to come out and lend some healing support with the messages and energies that are already baked into the card. Okay, so let's see what Master would like to step forward for our Aries this week, along with your own angel, Archangel Michael. Okay, all right, well, we got Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael's message here, as you take a look at the pyramid, I want you to take a look at this imagery that's here. With this pyramid, there's energy that's coming down, all right? And so the miracle of patience is what you're being asked to understand here. You had to have been patient at this time so that this wheel of fortune could get to you, okay? So that's exactly what's going on here. Now is the time. It's like the universe had to recycle, or had to cycle around a little bit just to get to the point where it could go, yeah, now they're ready. So now we're going to be able to kind of put this in there. So this patience is not anything that was against you. This patience that you've been able to show at this particular moment is huge. And so you should feel wonderful about that, right? This is patience, the Seven of Pentacles, okay? And again, the universe is not saying don't celebrate. They're just saying hold off before you tell everybody and their brother. Like really marinate in it, really get in that hermit mode and marinate in it so that you can feel very powerful and confident when the next piece shows up. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the Oracle of Radiant Sun just to see if there's any other details from our planets or our signs that can support me in giving you more detail about who could be in your area or what the details are all about. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anything else? Yes, they said up to 2 more cards. Okay, thank you. Anytime. Master that patience. Oh, wow. Okay, that one went flying, and there's that one. Okay. All right. Let me just grab this bad one here. Okay. Put these guys down. All right, let's see what we got here. What we have here is resistance. Ooh, okay, so yes, you are going to have some challenges on the 20th when Vesta kind of does its thing with Taurus on the 20th, okay? And again, this is why I do this, so people can kind of get another idea of what's kind of going on in their world. So, on the 20th, and this is more morning energy, but there could be some resistance to kind of what's going on, all right? And you're kind of going, well, I'm not really sure if this is going to happen, but yeah. So that's the energy for that particular Tuesday. Also, on that Tuesday, you need to be appreciative of this opportunity that came through, is what they're saying. You got to be in appreciation because this is the moon energy that's in that Leo that I was telling you about also on that same day. Patience. Can I say anything else, you guys? It's patience. This is the moon energy in Virgo. To be perfectly honest with you, this is the actual energy of the Hermit. So choice is the energy of Mars in, that is Libra. That is talking about choices. And so this energy here is really just trying to encourage you to be strong in your independence for whatever this is that's going on here with this 9 of Pentacles energy, okay? And then the last card, we did get an extra card, is the Scorpio energy, which is in the planet of Jupiter at this particular moment. Okay, so here's what you have to watch out for. The Jupiter energy is the Wheel of Fortune energy that kind of popped up, okay? And this is not manipulation. This is an opportunity. What this is trying to explain to you is that the universe was working behind the scenes, okay? So let's take the word manipulation out of it. This was the universe doing its little thing behind the scenes to bring you this opportunity, okay? So think about it as a universe manipulating energy, like temperance, like trying to balance and create this opportunity for things to happen, like the Aeon, okay? Like creating cosmic alchemy in order to support you. That is exactly what that means, Aries. So hopefully you were able to take some beautiful information out of this, okay? Do what you need to do, all right? Do what you need to do to get your stuff together. You are being asked, even though the Emperor didn't show up here, you're being asked to do all the things that an Emperor normally would so that you can be back in control, you can get back up on top, and all you have to do is take their advice here and just seek that additional counsel. If that's what you need to do, go within, ask your higher self, your guides, your angels, whoever it is that you are calling forth from a spiritual higher perspective level, grab that person, and then you're going to be in some really good shape. I'm so excited to watch your next week. Now, we are going to go in really, really quickly and take a look at the content from the Sacred Geometry, just to see If there's anything special or different, then I can explain to you about card number 28, which reduces to 30, which actually is a master, okay? The masters, Jesus, all those other people, 333. The threes are all about the beginnings of new solid foundations. Woman, you just went right past it. I'm sorry. Let's go right on in there and see the potential for other crystal support healing if you would like to take advantage of that. All righty then. And then we'll go into the frequency card that would be able to... Oh, wait, that is the frequency card. Sorry, I got myself backwards. This is just high energy. I'm feeling like really high energy right now. Sorry. So... the card frequency, should you choose to want to capture a mantra while you listen to this frequency hertz, however you grab it, Google or YouTube or any outside, third-party meditation type of a location, is that I create harmonious connections with the people in my life. I create harmonious connections with the people in my life. I create harmonious connections with the people in my life, okay? So this is to help support you with an issue that you had or are having within a relationship, whether it's interpersonal, family, friend, or business relation, okay? And it allows for better communication, understanding, tolerance, aka forgiveness, and internal love for yourself, all right? So the crystals would be rose quartz, lepidolite, celestite, pink tourmaline, larimar, ooh, that's a nice one, emerald, dioptase, and octahedral fluorite, okay? The second opportunity is for this all-seeing and all-knowing card. And let's see what the all-seeing, all-knowing card has to say. There it is. Going in hermit mode, the mantra, should you want to take advantage of saying it, I'm going to do it anyway, is I am open to receiving divine wisdom. I am open to receiving divine wisdom. I am open to receiving divine wisdom. And so it is. If you're feeling spiritually stuck specifically and especially, okay, and you feel like you're maybe not quite there with your connection because of this, maybe this previous situation that happened, okay, if you have any of the clairs, I have most of the clairs, right? Clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, claircognizance. It's time to rebalance and recalibrate. And so there could be a lot of reasons, right? It could be physical. You could have shut down somewhere because of a physical issue, a mental issue, or emotional issue. It's as simple as that when it comes to blocking off spirit or your third eye or your senses. You just need to know that you don't have to fear, because the divine is really always there when you ask for it. So, so if you are needing additional crystals, I'm just trying to roll through these really, really quickly for those ones that I haven't already mentioned. If you don't have this platonic solid, take a still of this, okay? You can use Herkimer diamond, phenacite, moldavite, brookite, Tibetan tektite, scolasite, and a few other different ones that are a part of the Synergy 12. The other more practical thing that you could do if you don't have crystals available to you is take a simple salt bath. Seriously, clear your aura. Salt is a mineral. Salt is a crystal too, people. Okay, so use salt. Take a salt bath. Epsom salt works. Himalayan salt works. Hell, table salt works if that's all you have. In order to help clear your energy, water will help to clear your energy. So that bath will really be able to support you if you're feeling blocked. But trust me, you are going to be back on it when you get through this particular process, if that happens to be where you're feeling at that particular moment. All right, Aries, that's what I have. You know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe, assuming that you appreciated the content that I gave you here. If this wasn't a complete full flavor for you, then make sure that you're taking a look at your full sun, moon, and rising signs. That is what I have for you this particular week. Thank you very much, and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.